Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very much for being here, whether you're first time or long time or cross watcher. You know by now. It doesn't make any difference. You're more than welcome, that's for sure. Now, for the first timers and maybe some of the cross watchers, let me tell you what makes this tarot reading different from all others. First of all, it's archetypal. I read 8 to 10 cards. That's it. They're from 4 different decks, so there's a really good mix. And to emphasize the Tao, the basicness of this reading, I do not predict. I read manifesting energy. Okay? We take a look at a single manifesting energy every single reading. I do a brand new reading every day, 365 days a year. But on a day-to-day basis, we take a look at a manifesting energy that you can tap in or tap out of. The point is, this is the energy around you right now. This is a tool for you to be able to more easily navigate your life. And so that's the point of this whole reading, is you, empowering you, keeping it simple, keeping it clear, keeping it clean, keeping it direct. You know at the end of the reading what the energy is, and you decide to tap in, tap out, to use it as a tool to make your life better for you. I also do something called the hyper shuffle. You'll see that in a minute. And I also try to get these reads within 10 minutes because you can easily fit that into your life. Okay? And that's the whole point of it, is to make it easy for you to empower yourself, to take more control over your life, and maybe even to help guide you a little bit in terms of where the energies or frequencies for manifestation are going. That said, let's go to the hyper shuffle. And there you go. There is the hyper shuffle. For today's edition of the Tao Daily Tarot, let's get to it. This is the manifesting frequency today. Orphaned. Orphaned. So what that means is that you may have on certain levels in your life felt orphaned, abandoned, left behind, forgotten, ignored. But that is coming to an end. But the feeling is still there. The feeling is still being dealt with. And I think as we get to the full moon eclipse on the 19th, I think that's in Taurus, 27 degrees Taurus, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's going to open up a lot for you in terms of this orphaned feeling, how to deal with it, how to handle it, how to move ahead. And this is in your personal life, but it also can be generally for the entire population of the planet. Feeling orphaned, but that's coming to an end. We take a look at the coming and going energy here. We have the Emperor. The Emperor is the one that makes a lot of the rules, is responsible. And what's really fascinating about this particular reading is the fact that on the other side of the manifestation card, we have the Empress. We have the two together. This is a complete energy. This is a creative package. This is an opportunity for you to take your female side, male side, combine them effectively so that you can make a life, a better life for yourself. It's a very, very, very powerful combination. You will not be feeling orphaned for much longer. And that's your wish. 9 of Cups, that's your wish. Please, please, please bring me this emotional security, this happiness, this fulfillment. Okay? Getting what you want. You can feel it. 9 of Cups. And it helps, as I said, to have the Emperor and Empress together, because that gives you both the yin and yang energy to accomplish this. But first, you gotta walk away from the confusion. You've been lied to, you've been deceived, you've been cheated, and you've been distracted. So many curious things in front of you, especially over the last couple of years. Boy, you've heard so many stories. Oh my goodness, so many stories. And you're seeing which ones are true, which ones are not true. But for a while, this 7 of Cups blinded you, confused you. That's why it's great to see the Emperor and Empress cards here, because that's giving you the energy to be able to deal with this kind of thing that's been going on for at least the past couple of years. For some people, maybe their whole lives. Magnifier card, the Knight of Wands, bringing in energy, enthusiasm, positivity. Knights bring messages, in a sense. And so that's the message. Happiness, optimism. Okay, that's what you're working toward. That's what you're going toward. I want a life that means something to me. Because you're feeling orphaned. It's been taken away. You want it back. You want that enthusiasm. You want that joy of life, of living back again. Second magnifier card says that's what you're balancing right now. Your value system, you realize that's what has to change. You have to change your values. What is important? Now, just in the past couple of years, a lot of people have changed their values, their priorities immensely. And for the good. Because for a long, long time, this was the energy that we were living with. Confusion. Ooh, do this, buy this, get this. Ooh, get this. Ooh, if you just buy this, you're going to be happy. Ooh, if you just do this, you're going to be satisfied. Ooh, ooh. You found out with the Two of Pentacles, that's not true. There are a few things that are essential to your happiness and well-being. And you have a pretty good idea of what those are. Once you start activating those, you will not feel orphaned anymore. So let's go to the vice versa cards and see what we have. Aha! We have the Hierophant. Okay? The rules coming from above. Alrighty? This is my pronunciation. This is what's true. And you're finding out that's not the case at all. Finding out that's not the case at all. That the whole story is out of whack, is out of connection. That's what's making you feel orphaned, because you see it for what it is. And so you're going to have to walk away from things that you're very comfortable with, things that you're familiar with, things that you may even love, people who you may even love. But you see clearly, and will continue to see clearly, what needs to be walked away from. Right now you're planning it, you're putting it in your mind, you're organizing it, you're getting ready to take that walk of faith. I love this card. Boy, this and the Sun are my favorite cards. But you see, the Fool is in reverse, meaning you're still thinking about it. How am I going to make my departure? How am I going to step out in faith? You'll do it. You'll do it. And you will leave that sense of being an orphan behind. You want to be connected. You want to be attached. You want to, in a meaningful way to you, be a part of your world. Excellent read. Hey, I do a brand new read every day, 365 days a year, like I said. I want you to please like, subscribe, and maybe even share this tarot reading with someone who you like, let alone love. So, I do a brand new read, as I said, every day, 365 days a year. I'll be back here tomorrow for another brand new read. I hope you are too. If not, between now and the next time you and I get together talking tarot, blessings.